Next up, we have the self-titled album from Deftones, released in 2003, recommended by Big Dad Will Sears in the comments. I'm someone who's only gotten into Deftones recently, but I really do love the albums that I've heard so far. My main favorites being White Pony and Around the Fur, obviously the biggest two. However, on this one, it doesn't have the big hits like the others did, but it has a similar tone and vibe. It does have that same nu metal and experimental rock sounds are on this, just with less ferocity, I guess. Now, don't get me wrong, I still really like this album. It's got a heavy, disturbed sound to it, but it felt like they leaned into some sounds that I wasn't really expecting, like trip hop and I guess shoegaze on some tracks. But these sounds are fine on their own. It just felt like, it didn't really fit their sound too well. But granted, it's also a little bit hard to follow up those classic albums that I mentioned before. But also, a lot of the songs were in the same key as well, which made for a mix of eclectic genres, but still kind of that heavy, similarly rooted sound. So while this definitely has its high points, it had a fair bit of duds and felt a little too heavy at points for me, which, might sound a little weird, but overall, I did enjoy the album. I'm going to give it like a high 6 out of 10. I just think they have better albums.